Hello everyone. Once again I was asked to do a detailed transformation, this time for the 2007 Transformer movie figure Ironhide, and that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing you want to do when transforming him from robot mode is to move his chest down and this panel right there down. Then you want to separate his arms from the pegs in his neck, and then make sure the bumper is down out of the way. Once that is accomplished, we can now move his waist 180 degrees around. Okay. Now you want the arms to be rotated so that the screw is facing the front of Ironhide's head, and rotate the gas tank so they are on the same side of the arm as the wheel, and make sure those screws are facing forward. Yeah. Okay. With all that done, we can now push down Ironhide's head, pull these doors out one more time. Okay, now we can move down to the legs. Legs are really easy. Just push in the toe and the heel, and this panel that should be on the side will move forward, and it just takes a little bit of effort to align it, not much. Once again, you might hear some clicking, but everything will set back to its original place, and these panels stay out. But once you got those legs like that, you can just put them together like that. Well, not quite like that. Maybe like that. There we go. That's how you get them. Okay. Once we have the legs completed, we can move back up to the torso. We can move these arms fully down, separate the chest. Well, before we move those arms down, we need to finish separating this torso like that. Now, this peg won't stay engaged, the center peg won't stay engaged once the torso is turned around, so that's why it was disengaged to begin with. You can pull it out or just let the turning disengage it. I sometimes forget to disengage it, but it doesn't seem to hurt anything. Once everything is like that, we can move these arms completely down, and these fists create a little bit of a clearance issue. But to alleviate that, if it's giving you problems, if it's not giving you problems, don't worry about it. You can turn the fists so that the opening of the hand faces the guns. In other words, 180 degrees. Once you got that, align the roof to its vehicle orientation, and then that chest piece got moved up, but that's okay, that's where it's supposed to be, up. And then move these doors and hood together. And you will notice that it's wanting to come back up because they're spring loaded, but to keep that from happening, we push them in these little holes. There's pegs on the doors that fit into the holes on the back part of the cab. And it still wants to come up, so as we're keeping it together, we push the hood up, and those front pegs go right in, and that should lock the cab together. And we have the cab, we have the legs, well, we have the bed of the truck. Okay, this is where people are having trouble, I believe. If you look inside of there, you'll see these slots on either end. These slots are here for these pegs on the waist. They will fit in to there, and it's tough to align by yourself, so that's why I had you construct both the cab and the bed of the truck. Once you construct those, we just line them up like that, and then we fold in these panels. And it is a done deal, except for this, which is no problem, because if you just simply hold the vehicle together and push up, everything should align. Some pieces may pop out, but that's okay. Like this windshield popped out a bit, but it's okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, now everything should be aligned, and all we have to do from there is move the arms up, and these pegs on the waist go into notches right there on the side of the arm, and they just fit like so, and we have perfectly, or near perfect, aligned Ironhide figure. And as you can see, roll is fine, as much clearance as it should be, and the gas tanks are aligned with the truck. From here to vehicle mode is fairly simple without the aligning issues. We just pull down the arms, we pull down the bumper, hold the fenders as you pull down, makes it easier. Gently, and I do mean gently, pull out the doors from these pegs. Does not take much effort, do not struggle with it, because these things are not that thick and you don't want to screw them up. After that, just lift these side panels from the legs that connected the cab to the bed, and that will free the legs from the torso. Once you do that, pull the arms apart so they sit up like that, and then pull the chest piece down. With all four parts, both arms, bumper, and chest piece out of the way, we can now proceed to turn the top section of the torso around. After we do that, the pegs between the waist and the torso will fit together. Then move the arms down slightly with the wheels still sticking out. Move the head up and move the wheels in, and they will fit into pegs at the base of the neck of Ironhide. Then we can rotate the arms so that the screws are facing backwards. Lower a bit, rotate the forearm so the guns are facing out, and then rotate the fist. And do the same thing to the other arm. And like I said, you don't really have to rotate the fist to begin with if you're not having a clearance issue. But I noticed it gives a little bit, but nothing a little finesse can't solve. Separate the legs, pull down the toe and heel simultaneously if you're getting a little bit of resistance. Move this panel to the side. Again with the other leg. Do them at the same time. Keep them down. Make sure the waist is okay. Move these doors. Fold these doors back. Move this some way. There we go. No. Yeah, like that. Move the back like that. And we have an Ironhide figure. Fully transformed and ready to go.